Hey everybody, good morning. How you doing? Brian Barolo here, and welcome to Breakfast with Brian. This is my kitchen, and I'm getting ready to have my breakfast. So thank you for joining me. Anyway, today's subject is dating sites. Dating sites like Match.com and Tinder and Plenty of Fish. There's many of them out there. So anyway, I'm bringing that up today because I'm at that point. My relationship's falling apart. It's got done and over, so I need to start dating again, and I'm ready to. So I've started dabbling and looking into these sites. Why not? I mean, I'm old. I don't like to go hang out at the bars and go try to pick up chicks in the bars anymore. It doesn't really work. Morning, Maureen. How you doing? If I meet somebody, it's on an oddball occasion, maybe at a grocery store or something, but it just really hasn't happened for me. So I figured I'd start to dabble and check out some of these dating sites. Why not? You know, I'm 60 and I'm single and I need some attention and what have you. Things haven't worked out in the past. But anyway, so we'll talk about dating sites in a second. So what I'm gonna do for breakfast is I'd already made potatoes and sausage the other day, and this is left over from like 2 days ago, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to heat this up. I'm going to crack a couple eggs right on top of it and make my Western eggs. That's what I believe they call them, or I call them, because way back in the day, they would cook everything on a fire in an iron pan, and everything would go into that pan. Not just eggs, not just potatoes or the meat. They would do everything all at once. So that's how it got the nickname Western Eggs, because it's got everything in one pan. It works out great. So I'm heating up my potatoes and my sausage right now, and I'm going to crack a couple eggs right on there. Let me stir it up a little bit. Let's get it going here. Minute. Cut my sausage link up into pieces. So it's a little bit easier, and it heats up a little easier, and it's already being chopped up and mixed and ready to eat. So, all right, what about all you people out there? Anybody out there try a dating site at all? I've talked to a couple of friends of mine, and they've done it in the past, and you know, they've got girlfriends or married now or whatever. Well, one friend just split up with his girlfriend. So maybe he's going to try it again. But anyway, I've never tried it. I feel like give it a shot and see where it goes, you know. I'm not saying it's going to work out great. I'm sure it does for some people, and others it doesn't. Let me get my eggs in here and get these cooking. There we go. We'll put another pan on top to try and cause it as a use it as a lid. Cover. Gonna turn it down low. I'll take care of my eggs and my eggshells in a minute. Okay, so hey, Maureen, you're up. You can't do it, and alone sucks, but I have. Well, okay, so my friend Maureen here, she has done it in the past and isn't doing it anymore, and she hangs out with her dogs. There's nothing wrong with that, because everybody has their own choices. I have a really good friend who lives 2 houses down. I think he's been celibate for decades now. He's just, I don't know what's going on, but he's always had dogs and so forth. So, you know, when you have other people or other things or pets, whatever in your life, then that helps fulfill that void. Well, I did just lose my dog. Let's see. Okay. You love your cast iron pans. Yeah. Okay. All right, Maureen. I see what's going on here. This is cool. Glad you're hanging out. Well, anyway, I was scared to try it too, Maureen, and I haven't done it yet, but I've just started. Last Saturday, I downloaded the apps on a couple of them, and I started tinkering around, and I learned about swiping right, swiping left, and you know, it's different little things, and I figured, why not? You know, I'm ready for a date, so I'm going to do it, and something I wanted to talk about. I'll show you that in a second. But anyway, okay, This is how I start my day. It's how I stay 60 and healthy, okay? I sleep, and when I go to sleep, I take water glass with me, and if I wake up to the water and I'm cotton mouth or whatever, then I will drink some water. So the first thing I do in the morning, after I get up and I stretch and I get a shower, and these are all good things for me to get my day started. That's what I do every day. And then I start my day with water, with my internal shower. This is very, very important. That was a good bit of water, but I can feel the refreshing wash over my internal organs. Morning shower, internal shower. I get an external shower and I get an internal shower, and it really, really works. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Maureen, I hear you. That's all right. Not a biggie. Okay, so I mixed up some juice the other day also when I was making my potatoes and sausage. Cooking a little bit, heating up some. And I made my juice with whatever, fresh coconut and blueberries and whatever else I put in. I forget, but it doesn't matter. A touch of watermelon, kind of eh. But anyway, here's the juice, and here's to you, homemade juice. It's killer. Doesn't matter what you put in it. It always comes out good, and I always drink it all. So keeps me healthy. Cheers. It's pretty thick. I still got that watermelon flavor to it a little bit in there. I'm not really happy about that, but I learned a lesson when I did that. Okay, so here's my juice. Got my eggs and everything cooking. Not going to stay on here for too long, so I'm going to show you right now. Okay. Back in the day, I understand, when I talked to some people and they were starting to do some of these dating sites, it never cost them a penny, which was really good. It was a good incentive. You can get on, you can maybe find some people that might like you might like them, and you start to message each other, and you can actually maybe hook up and go on a date. You never know, you might find, the love of your life, or you might just find some, whatever. It's okay, but I'm going to give it a shot. I need it. So anyway, but that's what everybody told me. It never cost them a penny. All right, so now I got onto a couple of these sites because I'm just investigating. I'm looking, I'm tinkering around and trying to see and learn what it's all about before I step into it. I'm not diving head first, So anyway, so I get on the sites and I start swiping left and right with different people, different girls, because I'm into girls. So when I'm looking at some and I'm showing some that I like, and the rest I'm throwing away, and then as my profile is in there, other people are looking at my profile and they're swiping right or swiping left, whether they like me or they don't, whether they invite me to meet them or whatever, So I'm building this social relationship with, people to try and maybe start dating again. So anyway, I'm on the sites, and then I'm starting to get some response because I started, liking some and whatever, and some of them started liking me. And they want to meet, and one or two have already messaged me, hi, how you doing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, now I have people that like me or interested in going out on a date with me, which is great. So I'll take it from there and I'll start to message. But how do I get to them? Well, it should be on the web, right? It should be on the application. So I open the application up, open it up, and I go, I'm in here, and then I go to let's see what's going on here. I found 4 people that like me, right? Now you figure that I can get to look at them and then go from there. What these sites now do is they tantalize you and they get you to start, and then when you find people that like you, they tell you that you have so many people that like you. But this is what you get. Blurred pictures. Blurred pictures. So these 4 girls like me and want to go out on a date with me, but I can't see who they are unless I pay. So now all these sites, you got to pay 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, whatever it might be. But you got to pay money to just get to see the people who already like you, to go out on a date. So now it's costing me money. I got to check on my breakfast now. Now it's going to cost me money just to see some of the girls that might be interested in going out with me. Here's another one. They said they like me. I got 19 people said yes to a date with me on this other site. And here it is. Again, the pictures are blurred out until I pay. So what good is this? I mean, I'm trying to stay on the respectful site somewhat, but it ain't gonna happen unless I pay. I'm not gonna get a date. All right, my eggs are done. Everything's cooked in the pan. There you go. My Western is everything in the pan, ready to go. So anyway, there's a couple of these sites that just let you know, you get on them and then you start to get excited maybe, and you start seeing people you might want to go out on a date with, and you say yes, 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 maybe a special, yeah, I really like, or whatever. People are going to look at you and they're going to do the same exact thing. And you can put in there on your description what you're interested for, looking for a relationship or a marriage or a guy or a girl or just, friends with benefits or just a little nookie, whatever it might be. You put it all on there, it's all good, but you can't see the person that says, yeah, I want to go out on a date with you until you pay. So, but anyway, that's a little heads up. So I haven't decided whether to pay the few dollars to find out who likes me so I can start going out on dates again. I'm not running into anybody, and I'm not running out there getting into these crazy bars and spending a ton of money to, maybe find a girl to go out on a date with, and then I don't know. I'm just cutting it short. I'm going to give it a shot. Morning, Allie. How you doing? Richard, how you doing? Good to see you. And Dana, awesome. So anyway, there you go. Dating sites. You have to, they tease you, you get on it, and then they dangle a carrot in front of the horse and then they want money in order for you to see who you might be able to go out on a date with. Now here's another thought. Keep this in mind. On these sites, it's people setting themselves up because they are lonely, they want to hook up, they want to get relationships, whatever the reasons are. So you have all these people that are kind of desperate. I just use that word loosely. So I'm not really desperate, but yes, I am. I'm a little desperate to go out on a date. I need some companionship, but not from the ex. So anyway, there's so many scammers out there. So on these sites, be careful, because once you're in there, these scammers roam these sites, and then they will text you outside of the site, and they'll inquire. And it happened to me already, and a good thing I caught on to it. They text me and say, hey, is this Brian from whatever? And I say, yes. And they go, oh, hey, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted you to give me your phone number, and I'll text you, and we'll talk, and we'll hook up. Okay, well, this is a tantalizing lead. So most people will go and do it. And they'll say, okay, well, you have a conversation, and then it goes into saying, okay, well, yes, let's do this. We're going to do this. Great. Now you're all psyched. You're all ready. Okay, but since women have had hard times on these sites, and there's been rapes and abuse and what have you, then people need a profile to make sure that you're safe and not a murderer or an abuser or whatever you might be, or whatever the woman's afraid that she might run into, and what have you. So they set up a profile page. You have to go in, and they want you to put your credit card in there to identify that you are you. Sorry, the sun's coming out and it's causing a problem. So I understand this. I understand that women are afraid of this, and that's why they want this. But what happens with the scam is they will pull people out of, whatever, Match or Tinder or Plenty of Fish, whatever it might be. They'll pull people out, and they'll get their information, and then they'll text them on the side, and they'll say, well, here, blah, 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 and you finish the conversation, you hook up, and they say, okay, well, here, to protect me, then you have to fill out this form. And then on that form, they want you to put a credit card. And they say it's no charge. It's free. It's just to prove that you are who you are. Well, this is not on the site. This is on your texting. It's outside the site. So be aware of this, because they're going to tease you and get you all, hot and bothered, and then ask you to put your credit card in there for information to prove who you are. And then as soon as you do it, boom, they're going to rob you and take money out of your credit card and give you charges that you have no idea. So fraud, 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 scam, scam, scam. Be aware on these dating sites, because I just started and it already hit me right away. Boom. They don't even hesitate. You know, so I'm just tinkering around to learn it, to understand it. This is the day and age of the way to date is electronically. Stupid. But anyway, let's see who else popped on real quick. Hi, Dana. Good morning. Okay. So anyway, dating sites, you know, it's new to me. I'm going to give it a shot. Beware of the scammers. You will get scammed big time because they're taking advantage of people who feel that they're lonely and whatever, and they're willing to give a lot easier. So be careful. Be very careful. And I am out looking for these. So anyway, here at Breakfast with Brian, 10 happies, 10 gratefuls, 10 thankfuls, things that will help you through your day, especially 10 things that will make you happy, help you become happy. Now, if it's helping an old lady cross the street and that helps you makes you happy, I'm sure it helps her be happy also. Whatever it might be, 10 things, it's really easy. I always do this, it's easy. I woke up, I'm not dead. I stretched, my back doesn't hurt. I took a quick shower, I didn't wash my hair, but I rinsed. I'm doing my video. I got my breakfast going. I still have my juice here. I'm already 7 in and I haven't even had breakfast. It's really easy. 10 things that make you happy, thankful, or grateful. Any of those variations, you'll find out that before you know it, you'll be doing 10, you'll be doing 20, you'll be doing 30, you'll be doing things all day long that are going to actually benefit you and someone else. It's really, really good things, really good practice to do. Okay, next thing is 3 love shares. Pick 3 people as you go through your day and share some love. Have a cup of coffee with them, have lunch with somebody, introduce yourself to somebody new that you just met. Maybe it's a new employee or somebody just coming into the business, or maybe a new client, whatever it might be. But give that positivity, share that love with them. And an easy way that I do that is have a great day. And I do it with some enthusiasm. And that just brings people up. That's all. It's really cool. And it's, try it. It's really, really good. You get a really good response. And I'm noticing this. More and more people are saying it to me. So I think this is starting to build throughout the world, and positivity. That's what we're trying to do, is build more positivity and get away from the negativity. Negative sucks. Positive is awesome. All right. Then within your household, your castle, your domain, whatever, 1 to 2 positive comments or compliments, I call it the love gun, to the people that you share your home with. These are your domesticated people. They're with you in your house. This is who you share your space with. This is where you want the most positivity because you're sharing the same space. So I always say, give 1 to 2 good comments or compliments to people in the morning when you're leaving for work, or when they're leaving for school or work or activities or whatever, chores, errands, whatever it might be. And then at the end of the day, dinner time, or when you come in the evening or late afternoon, same thing, you know. Hey, how was the pool today? Did you meet that new girl that you were talking about? You know, it's bringing positivity in it, and it's keeping people uplifted and keeping people positive within your domain. When you do that, it's going to help you start when you go out every day to get those 10 happies and help people, or share some love with people. It starts in the home, in your domain. Start there with your positive love gun. All right, well, anyway, 10, 3, and 2, and dating sites. See what they're all about. I'm checking them out. I'm looking. And if you're on there, then, hey, maybe we can hook up. You never know. Not you, Bob. Morning. Bob, how you doing? And I'm thankful I'm alive. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for Willow. See, this is one of my friends, Maureen. She's all into all of this. I've helped her out in the past, and she's sticking with it. She's doing those 10 things and those 3 love shares and the positivity in her household. You know, it's positive attitudes. It means a lot. Maureen, thank you very much. I really appreciate you and everything you do and everything you stand for. And all your responses is really, really good. All right, this is time for me to go. Got a phone call. I got my breakfast. You all take care. You have a fantastic day. All right? Dating sites. Ciao now. We'll see you again.